All right, on to other news, man. We got the big weenie, man. It's a lot of weenies on the internet, and unfortunately, a lot of us live on the site that is owned by this weenie or drives a car that this weenie this weenie owns, man. So last week we talked about Elon Musk and Asmon Gold. Elon Musk was crashing out on Asmon Gold because Asmon said that the Diablo 4 gameplay that he showed was not his gameplay. He called him a fraud. He called him a big fat phony. And Elon Musk said, hey, this guy just yaps for a living. He's not a good gamer. And then he proceeded to leak some DM conversations between those two. Well, now, say me, yeah, I know he doing the air. I seen so many people arguing like, oh, he's autistic. I'm like, you're not getting out of this one, buddy. I do not care. You are not going to use autism as an excuse. I seen people in the comments on one of the tweets that I saw, and they were like, I'm autistic and I never throw up the Heil Hitler. I was like, what are y'all talking about? I seen so many people trying to defend him. I'm like, I think you know what you're doing. I think you know what you're doing, man. So anyways, back to this, man. Back to this. So Elon Musk has said, I am a living god of video games. This dude his ego is through the roof, man. You see what money does to you? What you see, money will give you some ego, but it will not prevent you from being a weenie. It will not prevent you from being a weenie. Elon Musk has admitted that he cheated on Diablo and Path of Exile. So after all of that, he came back and admitted that he was boosting. Oh my goodness. He said, doesn't he hate video games? He hates DEI in video games, Elrac. He hates DEI because he was sipping on the Kool-Aid all last year, man. He jumped on the train. He jumped on the train. Let's read this article. Let's see what it has to say. Say, if you're an avid social media user, you might have heard the debate recently regarding the legitimacy of Elon Musk's gaming successes. And recent weeks, claims from the enigmatic and eccentric billionaire surfaced, suggesting that he's one of the top-ranked players in both games, Diablo and Path of Exile, and he appeared to have the numbers to back those claims up. However, his bold claims attracted the attention of content creators familiar with the games he plays, and the holes in his story started to show quite quickly. In a follow-up conversation with the YouTuber named Nico Rex, Elon Musk admitted that he cheated in both games to get to where he is. So let's see exactly what happened here. It's no big secret that Elon Musk is an avid gamer. In the summer of 2023, he must appear in a live chat on Twitter and started talking about his obsession with Diablo 4, which had just been released at that time. A couple months later, he became one of the most instantly successful streamers, broadcasting his Diablo 4 gameplay to a concurrent viewer count of more than 1.3 million users. That act alone marked him as one of the most watched streamers in history. Since then, Musk's gaming habits have been relatively public, and weeks ago, the topic of him being a top 20 player in Diablo 4 surfaced again. He was quickly investigated and called out by streamers like Asmon, who promptly fell into a social media beef with the tech billionaire and close friend of President Trump. He said how he got time for a game when the SpaceX rocket be blowing up because he a fraud. He'll be actually doing that work. He pays people for that now. Now, in a series of DMs exchanged between Elon Musk and Nico Rex, it has been confirmed that all this time Elon Musk was cheating. Oh my goodness. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that a billionaire would be lying, cheating, and stealing? Oh my goodness, even in video games. How sad can this weenie be? All right, so let's see. How was he caught cheating? A bunch of screenshots have surfaced online showcasing the full conversation between Elon and Nico. In these screenshots, Musk admits that it's impossible to beat the players in Asia if you're not sharing your account with other users. So, oh man, those darn Asian China. Account sharing is a prohibited action under the terms of service for many online games, and if it isn't, it is a morally corrupt concept. It's exactly what it sounds like. You share the details of your account with other users who play when you're busy, sleeping, working, or something like that. Elon Musk said the top accounts in Diablo or PoE require multiple people playing the account to win a leveling race. Musk doesn't say that he is a cracked gamer though. And he follows up, no matter how you cut it, a sub 2-minute clear of the hardest level in Diablo is very fast. My run is posted to X. Very few mistakes were made. And then following discourse, he said, just for my personal pride, I would like to state that the father of my children was the first American druid in Diablo to clear Avatar of Zir and ended that session as best in the USA. He was also ranking in Polytopia. Again, this stuff I don't know because I ain't play early Diablo at all and all this stuff. And beat Felix himself at the game. I did observe these things with my own eyes. There are other witnesses who can verify this. That is all. Okay, so this is Elon Musk's ex-wife. Excuse me, that context is very important. So Elon Musk's ex-wife defended him and said that he did this for real. He was the first American druid in Diablo to clear Avatar and ended that session as best in the USA. And then he was ranked. Okay, all right. So, all right, okay. Well, let me see if there were any other. I want to see these actual screenshots to see if there was anything else. Okay, so it said regarding Path of Exile 2. Was it your intention to take, oh my god, was it your intention to take full credit for leveling your HC characters? And he said, no, never claimed that. The top accounts in Diablo or PoE requires multiple people playing the account to win a leveling race. Okay. All right, so, let's continue here. Regarding PoE 2 and to a lesser degree Diablo 4, then he shared this list. He said, I am classified elite. Have you level boosted, had someone else play your accounts and or purchase gear and resources in PoE and Diablo 4? He said, I'm also on multiple streams with Rob and Ace. And then said, oh, I know. Okay. And he said, but when I post a video of a game or I'm streaming, that's 100% me. And then he answered the question. He said it's impossible to beat the players in Asia if you don't as they do. And then what we read there. And then he continued, Asma seemed to require permission from others to stream on X, suggesting he doesn't control his own destiny. Whether those or the editors or others, I don't know. So he's still talking about Asman, bro. He's still talking about Asman. He said, would you be, and then this person said, would you be willing to allow Asman to do a live stream of a rocket launch on SpaceX? And then Elon again responds to this comment. He said, however, very few Diablo players achieve the sub 3-minute T150 clear despite being at max level. And I haven't seen anyone else post a sub 2-minute clear apart from Resistance. He said, no matter how you cut it, a sub 2-minute clear of the hardest level in Diablo is very fast. Okay, all right. Said that would potentially be one of the biggest live streams ever. Then Elon said, is he asking for this? And they're going back to the live stream on X. It's not like our live streams get low views as it is. And then this person replies, I'm not gonna lie, he asked for this and I honestly think you would make his dream come true and it would be badass. Interesting. So did the Asman really ask for this? Elon said, okay, sure, but he has to admit that I am a living god of video games. You asking that dude to bend a knee, boy, if you don't hush. Okay, then the person said 2 more quick questions. Elon said, oh, and I did come second in the first or one of the first paid video game tournaments in America in Quake. Okay. It was a 4-person team, and I can ask the best guy in my team to vouch for that. Braden Spikes is his name. Then this person said, this was confirmed. Elon said, we would have won, but Braden's computer... I actually remember this. Yeah. I think someone posted, yeah, I saw this, so... Okay, then this person said one more. Elon said, my hardcore character died last night. It makes me sad when they die. This dude, bro, it makes me sad. I can sense the autism here, man. I can sense the autism. I actually did not know. I didn't know because I don't really pay attention to Elon, but now that he's like even having these DM conversations, I can tell. Okay, then this person said, me too. They yapping at this point. Okay, then the person said, would you be willing to do a leveling stream with Quinn69 in hardcore trade league, new characters, fresh gear? Elon said that will boost his stream viewership to crazy levels. And he said, but it'll be fun, and he's a cool guy. Okay, why should I reward those who trash me? Is what Elon said. Because sometimes it's all a misunderstanding, and forgiveness is freedom. What would Jesus do? Oh God, Elon said, I will think about it. Okay. He said, good point. Jesus will forgive in game. What do you mean? Willing to extend the olive branch and as a gesture of good faith, apologize to the PoE community for many misunderstanding that might have been caused by this whole situation. Elon said, why would I be apologizing to the PoE community for, and who are their elected representative? This guy, what do you think? You think PoE is politics, man? Like, what? He said, well, you got me there. I retract my previous question. Okay. Then Elon said, I had to prepare for the presidential transition, so let's play for me for the next few days. Okay. All right. So that was all of that. That was all of that there. So TLDR, Elon is a weenie and he's a cheater, and he had someone level his account for him. I understand that this is, serious business in the video game world, and he's very passionate about it, but for him to, act like all of this is him is simply not true, and he admitted it. So again, man, weenies just do weenie things. We don't understand. We don't understand. Apparently this is above my pay grade, but definitely some fraud, weenie type behavior. All right, last bit of news. Shroud might start a Marvel Rivals esports organization because he loves the game. Marvel Rivals continue to turn heads since being released. It's a smash hit. Yeah, I've been seeing Shroud play this game a lot. He ain't even playing his own game anymore. I don't even know what happened to the game. He said recently the former CSGO pro player gushed over Marvel Rivals and suggested he could be about to make an esports organization focus exclusively on the game. I said whether he was serious or not remains to be seen, but if anyone could do it, Shroud can. Yeah. Let me see this clip real quick. Let me say that. If it'll play, it might not play. Actually, it might not play. All right, well, forget it. All right. So yeah, so that's that. It actually wasn't none of that. I thought it was gonna go more in depth, but yeah, Shroud definitely likes his game. I don't know what happened to his game, but he needs to, I guess, take notes from NetEase. Take notes from NetEase on how to make a good game that people want to play. So.